finally doing it. I'm finally making a makeup tutorial. I already have my eyebrows done because I'm really bad at eyebrows. I guess I will go ahead and get started. So for my foundation, I'm actually mixing my primer and my foundation. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. And so with this one, the directions actually say to shake first. I will put them directly onto my already damp blending sponge. So I do 1 pump of the primer and 2 pumps of the foundation, and I just kind of let it blend together on my skin. So yeah, so I just kind of dot it around, and then once I have it kind of dispersed, I start blending it out. So yeah, I just kind of blend. And one thing I love about this foundation is it is a very buildable coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a third pump and just dot that all over. Kind of focus on places that need a little more coverage. I'm not bothering to cover up all of my little imperfections right now because quarantine life. Okay. So that's kind of a coverage I am fine with right now. I have a smaller little beauty sponge that I like to use with my concealer. So this is the KVD Lock-It Concealer Cream. One thing I've definitely learned with concealer is that less is more when you have texture under your eyes. For the longest time, I would pack on the concealer and I was like, why is my texture coming through? And then I learned that if you use a little less concealer under there, it'll actually be better for those of you with textured under eyes. So I just do a few little dots, and 1, 2, 3. So I blend that out. Ta-da! Nice bright under eye. And then I like to just take a little bit around my nose, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit there. Sometimes take just a little bit to brighten up my jawline there. So I just blend that. So now that that's done, I like to take the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. And then I take this brush. This is from EcoTools, and it is their multitasking brush. A little bit in the powder, and I like to just kind of go back into here and diffuse it a little, and then I go under my eye with it to set that concealer lightly. Just like with the concealer, less is more with powder. I just do a little and then I brush it away, and I get a little more to set my foundation all in place. That is done. Now for a little bit of contour. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I take the little brush and go into the medium cocoa. I go so kind of back here, and I just kind of go forward like that, and then I blend it. And this is really harsh right now and not what I wanted, but that's okay. So the beauty sponge, actually, because it's a sponge, it'll pick up product, and so if it's a little too harsh, just take your beauty sponge, go over it, and it'll start picking up some of your excess product. And so that's already looking better. When I'm doing it, I like to kind of round my contour up a little bit once I get to my hairline here. I think that looks like a good amount, and again, just right over with the Beauty Blender, and it'll help blend it in a little more. And onto the forehead. And again, to avoid those harsh lines, soak up any extra product, just go right over it with your damp sponge. And then just go ahead and contour your jaw. And just kind of go along there. Hi, baby. You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Up. This is Asher. He's my adorable baby. He's a border collie, if you are wondering. Hi. I love you. Oh, thank you. You don't need to lick my face right now. He's adorable. I love him. So yeah. Just kind of blend that, and then to avoid any demarcation lines right along the jawline, just kind of take your Beauty Blender and do a little tapping, and then ta-da! And then I like to contour my nose. I take an EcoTools eyeshadow brush. This is the Accent Shadow Brush, but I find that it's perfect for getting the right amount of product on for your nose contour. So I just kind of go down my nose. I try to go as straight over the little ridge on my nose as possible. And then a little bit underneath. I do that. And then blend it out. For the longest time, I thought that people wearing makeup were doing it to cover up imperfections, and me being me, I would always be like, you don't need makeup, you're beautiful the way you are. But then just a few years ago, I started watching makeup tutorials on YouTube, and I realized that it's a great way to express yourself, and I really, really love that. So, the more I learned about it, the more I learned to appreciate makeup and everything it can do, because people aren't necessarily using it to hide imperfections and flaws. A lot of people use it to express who they are, and I love that, and that's kind of what I've started to do, and it's fun. Before I finish my base, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I will start with priming my eyes. This is a Ben Nye eyeshadow primer. I take this one, I take the back side here, I just go right in there and bit on my eyelid. So yeah, I have words. Sorry. Eyes are primed. So now, this is the Real Techniques 308. It is a medium shadow brush, and I like to take it in the matte Aura shade. I find that this is the perfect shade for just neutralizing any other color on the eyelids and for setting the primer. Now that that's done, I don't actually know what I want to do with my eyes yet. I have the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette right here. I love it. These are some amazing shades. I like sparkles, so hence all the sparkly things. You'll learn that I love sparkles. So I'm going to take, this is my Eco Tools brush. It's the angled crease brush. I will go back into the Tati palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and go for the matte Soothe. So I will use that with this brush, tap off the excess, and just kind of start over there, kind of go in. And just blend along the outside. Then I take this one. It's another crease brush, but it's a little bit more densely packed, a little less fluffy. I'll go into the matte Ritual here, tap off the excess, and deepen up and define a little bit. And then just with the first brush, blend the two together a little bit. Back in with this one. Sometimes you might need to do some back and forth to get just the right amount of blending. I do that, and then I'll take a little bit and just kind of go in here on the outer corner there. Cool, so now that I've got that done, this is another of that brand, I don't remember what it is. I will go into the Hit the Lights palette and go in with the shade Chaos. Let's see how it does with the brush first. I'll put that, focus that on kind of the outer half of the eye. And just to make it pop a little more, I'm gonna go in with my finger there. I'm gonna go in with the color Insomniac from the 39L. I'll just take that on Real Techniques 307, tap off the excess, and just go in the inner half of your eye. And blend the two together where they meet in the middle. Take my finger, go in, and just press it to brighten it up. So now I'll take Real Techniques 310, and I'm gonna go ahead and buff out on the lower lash line Matte Ritual from the Tati palette, and just kind of go in on your lower lash line and start blending it. Now that that's done, I will take EcoTools Micro Crease Brush. So I'm gonna go in with the color Ghosted, and I will just get the inner corner to brighten that up. So there's that. So we are going to go ahead and finish up the eyes and the face. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Liner. And then I like to line the top with this. So just carefully on there. I like to take the point where I want my wing to end and just kind of confidently go in. And then I just kind of fill it in to make it a little less awkward. So I do that, and then I take my Pixi Endless Silky Eye Pen, and I like to take and do my waterline. So now that that's all complete, I take, this is the Joa, I don't know how it's pronounced, Lash Uprising Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. Here's what it looks like. I love this. This has been my favorite lately. So I do the top lashes. And lightly go along the bottom. Now I go in, and my favorite highlighter lately, this is the Pixi Rach Loves Layers palette, and so here's what it looks like. It's got great shades for both fair and darker skin tones, which I love. And so basically the premise of it is you start with either Tea or Clutch, and then you can do it on its own, or you can layer one of these top three. So lace, zipper, and knit. So lace is going to be if you want that really blinding highlight. Zipper gives you like a nice purpley bluish sheen to it, or knit, which is going to be good for darker complexions. So I do not use that one. I go in with Clutch and just right along up there. Oh, I love this. Love this highlighter. So I like to do that. And then I go in with my blush. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Blush in the color Insightful. This is the EcoTools Precision Powder. Get my brush nice and coated, tap off the excess, and then just kind of go right in between, stamping right in between where the contour and the highlight are. Just kind of up along there. Highlight the tip of my nose and a little bit on the bridge, and then lightly above my brows and on the Cupid's bow. And then with this same brush that I was using in Clutch, I've been dipping into Zipper, tap it off, and then just go right over where your highlighter is on your cheekbones, and it gives a really pretty, just extra pop of color if you like that. With another brush from the brand, I don't know. I go into Clutch and I highlight under my eyebrow. And then on top of that, do a little bit of the lace. So this is going to be the really bright one. And so just right in the center there. To finish off, this is the Bare Minerals Mineralist Hydra Smoothing Lipstick in the color Confidence. So it's beautiful and it smells good. It smells kind of fruity. I like it. I just kind of go on. I don't even line my lips. Like, I literally just go right in with my lipstick. I do kind of a light upward motion to get the Cupid's bow. And then to avoid the lipstick getting on your teeth, just take your finger and it gets anything on the inside rim of your mouth off. To finish off, take your favorite setting spray. This is the NYX Matte Finish and let that dry and you are all done. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you keep watching. In the comments below, just let me know what you might want to see or really anything else. I'm up to try anything because I'm still learning and I've come a long way and I have a long way to go, and I want to share my journey with all of you. So thanks for watching. Bye.